Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, taking you guys through some of the new free Steam game releases. A couple of them pretty interesting, so we'll go through that, and a bunch of Steam game deals as well to run through. These are all available directly on Steam, so we'll get to all of them. You know, just to go on a little diatribe, every time I make one of these videos, or just like every couple of days, I'll generally look through the new releases on Steam, and guys, what is going on with these NSFW game releases on Steam? Like, man, we gotta put a stop to this. Like, what is going on? They cannot be this profitable that we get like a multitude of them released every day. It is wild to me. And I kind of want to do like a video series just reacting to some of these games coming out and like read their description and whatnot. Now, obviously, I have to be very selective with what I can say and show on YouTube because I'm not trying to get my channel taken down. But like, yo, some of this stuff is actually comical, and it's just like, now it's gotten so ridiculous that I have people like linking me stuff as well. Like, bro, I could go to the new releases. It's everywhere, but yeah, like, it's getting kind of insane, and I imagine after this private games thing actually completely rolls out, it's gonna continue to get insane, so that's just a thought I had, and I think it could be a humorous video series, but yeah, it would very much have to be, like, selective content in terms of, you know, what I can and can't say on YouTube in terms of, getting my channel taken down, but let me know your guys' thoughts on that. But moving on from that, let's get to some of the free games that have dropped. Frostrain is available free on Steam. Very positive reception on this one. Came out a little less than a week ago. 234 Steam user reviews, 95% positive. Be the last train conductor, roaming the post-apocalyptic frozen world. Expand, strengthen, and build synergies on your train. The promised land beyond the toxic zone awaits you and your passengers. It's a roguelike deck builder, and it is available free right now. Climate change has turned the world white and frozen, and the only thing moving on the planet is you, your passengers, and your train. It's a dead world, but ironically, it's all the more fascinating for it. A vivid landscape awaits you to explore. The passengers on your train will work diligently at your command, but be careful. If you don't manage their happiness properly, they might throw you off the train. Each time you pass through a city, you'll be able to add new train cars by launching a heavy lift drone. Be careful with each choice you make. If you are lucky, you'll be able to build a better, more synergized, happily ever after train deck, but it won't always go as you plan, and lead your passengers in search of the promised land somewhere on the eastern edge of the world. But the journey to the promised land isn't all smooth and pleasant. You'll have to pass through toxic areas, and severe storms are brewing behind you. Pay attention to your passengers' happiness levels and lead them to safety. To the promised land, the journey is in your hands. Game recommends an RTX 4060, but minimum is a 1050 Ti. Like, guys, I don't think you need a 4060 to play this game. I'm gonna just be real with you. Again, 234 reviews, 95% of those reviews are positive, and it is available free right now. Next up, we also have BoardLand available for free. It is a turn-based strategy board game where you use the numbers rolled by dice to grow your own board and battle monsters. Very positive reception, 66 reviews, 100% positive, so, you know, very positive reception as far as that's concerned. The game notes the dice is rolled. Are you going to move? Are you going to act? Different effects are applied to each die, and the numbers determine your behavior. How do you combine numbers to get the best results? Every time you pick a number, you'll have to choose carefully. Tiles get more and more powerful. Every time you act on a tile, the tile gains experience, and the tile with enough experience is upgradable. Combine tiles with multiple properties to create the best strategy, your own board. Defeat the monsters and bosses. Monsters disturb you. Monsters can summon fireballs, or they can curse and cause obstacles to certain tiles. You have to move and act with the dice, avoiding these patterns every time. So that's available for free, and Frostrain is available for free on Steam. Go check those out. Available right now. Moving on from that, we do have some great Steam deals available right off the top. If you guys are looking to lose your life for like 6 months or however long you want, to be perfectly honest, Final Fantasy XIV Online Complete Edition is on sale. It's 50% off for $29.99. Now, this gets you FF14 Online, and it gets you Endwalker. Remember, there is a Final Fantasy XIV Online new trial that has a ton of content available, and really, like, the fact that they give away that much content in a free trial is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, $30 if you do want Endwalker. I believe you get 30 days of game time as well. Pretty decent deal. FF14 generally considered by most people that are definitely more familiar with MMOs than I am, but the people that I talk to, it's the best MMO on the market. That's again coming from other people. Like, I played Final Fantasy XIV, really enjoyed it, but I'm not that into MMOs where I've sunk absurd amount of hours into WoW, Star Wars, Old Republic, and everything like that. I'm a very, very casual, I'm not even a fan of MMOs, to be perfectly honest. I'm a very casual player of MMOs. and, you know, I'm not the person to go through, but FF14, generally speaking, is just really well received, and $29.99 for that directly on Steam, so check that out. Wolf Among Us is 50% off for $7.49. If you have heard me talk about this game before, you know my opinions on it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's 1A, 1B for the best Telltale game ever released. I would put this alongside Walking Dead Season 1. I don't know how Wolf Among Us will eventually turn out. Season 2 was supposed to come out in 2023, I believe, and the initial trailer we saw looks so good, but unfortunately it has been delayed. Hopefully it'll be out sometime in 2024. Fingers crossed. I do believe it's going to be an Epic Game Store exclusive, so that's unfortunate, but what can you do? Kind of wild to think about that Wolf Among Us came out back in 2013. It has been over a decade since this game has come out, and we're still waiting on Season 2, but pretty interesting story. I wasn't crazy about the ending, but man, the majority of the game is so good, and you have such a great main character as Bigby Wolf, so yeah, definitely check that out, and a little bit of a mature tone. I mean, Telltale games, it's not like they're very kid-friendly regardless. Walking Dead Season 1 certainly wasn't, but yeah, Wolf Among Us is a little bit more on the mature side. Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown is 84% off for $9.59. Awesome deal for a great action flight title. Underrated soundtrack that Ace Combat has, and yeah, I'm not crazy about the Ace Combat narrative. It really does nothing for me, but as far as the action flight gameplay goes, it's great, and for this price, sub $10, definitely a worthwhile pickup. Capcom is still running a Mega Man franchise sale. I feel like the Mega Man games are just perpetually on sale forever, but nonetheless, they're great. Mega Man's one of my favorite franchises, so, you know, I'm not going to complain about that. X-Dive Offline is $19.79. That was a microtransaction-heavy mobile game that they brought over to PC and stripped away the microtransaction elements and made it pay to play. I think they should do that more with mobile games. It'd be cool if they did that with, like, Ever Crisis, but you know, that's something I would like to see more of. And what I played of X-Dive Offline, I really enjoyed. Now, the PC version, it's a little bit wonky. Like, you can tell that it was a mobile game from the get-go, but I still thought it was a good time. Yeah, for $19.79, I don't think that's a horrible pickup. Battle Network Legacy Collection is $30. You get Battle Networks 1 through 6 and both versions of 3, 4, 5, and 6, so that's pretty good. Zero ZX Legacy Collection, Mega Man 11, X Legacy Collection 1 and 2. Just a lot of good deals across the board with the Mega Man franchise sale, so check that out. Couple more deals to note. Mafia Trilogy is 67% off for $19.79. You got Mafia 1, the Definitive Edition, not the original. The Definitive Edition, Mafia 2, and Mafia 3 for $19.79. Essentially, you're getting one of the games free, since they're all, like, pretty much $10 a pop, and you're paying $20 here. Yeah, Mafia 1 and 2 are great. Mafia 3, while it can get pretty repetitive, I still thought it was an okay game, all things considered, but, yeah, Mafia 1 and 2 are definitely where it's at, and there is a new Mafia game in development, from what I know. I believe it's being done by Hangar 13, so we'll see how that turns out. And, lastly, do want to give a shout to Frostpunk. It is 80% off for $5.99. This is another game that I talk up quite a bit. Does have quite a bit of DLC. Frostpunk 2 just got confirmed for a 2024 release window, I believe, so that's pretty exciting. Let me actually try to find first half of 2024. So, yeah, that should be out soon, but if you haven't played the first game, definitely check it out. As far as city builders go, it's a pretty good one, and 11-bit Studio certainly puts you in the position of making dark decisions. So, Frostpunk, great game as a city builder, and emotionally gripping as well. I would check it out for this price, $6 for the base game, and then Game of the Year Edition is $12.75. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Frostrain and BoardLand available for free, and a lot of deals available on Steam directly. Links to everything is always in the description box below. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.